Peace of Black Power family. This is Sino Mac checking in with you at Sino Mac TV. I wanted to discuss a little issue momentarily with you guys, if you don't mind. Um, this is in regards to relationships between black men and black women. I myself, along with other friends of mine and associates that I have experienced a lot of hardship within their relationships with their significant other, whether it's a wife, girlfriend, husband, boyfriend, what have you. And I've noticed that we've dealt with a lot of things during slavery, a lot of things. And we understand. I don't have to get into specifics. I mean, some of us know, some of us don't know. But we do understand the hardships that we went through slavery, how they basically disenfranchised us. They broke up our families. They turned our women against the men, turned the men against the women. And I'm going to tell you how, briefly. The women were turned against us when the slave master used to do all kind of sick, sadistic shit to the women. And the men, because we didn't want to get killed, we basically curved out. Instead of dying like a man, we turned pussy. On the other hand, the women seen that, and instead of understanding and being, I'm not even going to say being sympathetic towards the circumstance. I'm going to say black women then knew what we were up against. And instead of trying to work with us when we got out of the circumstance, you held on to that. Then you joined the women's rights movement, which was not your fight. It was the white woman's fight with her man, not yours to begin with. And so now when we move forward, we have black men and women that can't seem to get along unless they are in the bed. That's a serious issue because that turns black men away from black women and start gravitating towards other demographics or misusing and abusing other black women. Black women, you berate black men, you kick them when they down, you always complaining about something, you never find anything good in what they do, you never give them a pat on the back or give them any type of encouragement. It seems as if, black women have gotten to the point where they're more so concerned about themselves than the black men that they're supposed to be with. And on the other hand, black men have gotten hardened and don't seem to give a damn about the black woman that he's with. So we have to ask ourselves this problem, or this question to this problem, I should say. Why is it that we can't seem to get along, black man and black woman? Why is it that every other demographic that we know can seem to get along, can seem to work together, can seem to be a family? If the man is out of work, the woman gonna hold him down because she know when that man get back up, he's gonna do what he got to do and take back his place. Black women, you're being abused by black men. Black men, stop abusing the sisters. See, we have to get to the foundation and root of every problem. Why is it that we seem to have more problems with our relationships than other races? Now, the few examples that I unfolded for you, earlier in this presentation, I touched on a few things, but that's not the crux to it all. Black women, if you love your black man, you see we being murdered by police officers at an alarming number. We have criminal backgrounds. We can't get high-paying jobs. They're sticking us to dealing with menial work or menial pay. And we need our black women to support us, to get behind us and give us that push that we need, and then come next to us and walk side by side. But every king at some point needs his queen to give him upliftment. Every queen needs her king to give her upliftment. You see, black women has forgotten that it's your duty to be a helpmeet. Not no but biblical standpoint. I did use that particular circumstance to make this point, but black women, it's your obligation to support your black man into everything he's trying to do that's benefiting the household. Black men, when you become successful, stop leaving the black woman and going to some other race. See, we have a lot of issues that we bicker and we fight and we argue. Like I had a circumstance where a family member got into it with his lady, and it got somewhat physical, but the physicality of it was eradicated, and I assumed that they were able to meet at some common ground. I myself go through trials and tribulations every day with my lady. Other friends of mine go through trials and tribulations with their lady. And then I have female associates that go through trials and tribulations with their man or their husband or whatnot. And I've noticed that it seems to be a common problem. There's a commonality within all of these circumstances that I'm talking about. And this is a major issue that we need to address as a community and as a people. Because the real crux to it all is the European feels he's won if he's divided and conquered our family structure. You take the man out of the picture, the woman is left to fend for herself and get taken advantage of by other individuals, men. Women, you kick your man when he's down and you berate him, and you do all kind of what I call fuck shit instead of holding your man down and supporting him. We need to wake up, man, and we need to look at all of these obstacle courses that they put us in. And why is it we're the only demographic that seem to be affected in such alarming numbers over other ethnic groups? The shit is sickening, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, man. Learn to communicate with your mate, your companion. Be diplomatic. Feel the other person's view. And then hear the other person's view. Stop fighting each other. Doing all this bullshit for what? You ain't doing nothing but feeding the fire, which was basically to destroy us and our whole existence to begin with, on any level. Geographically, politically, economically, or socially. Black women, we need y'all. We love y'all. We need y'all. Black women, y'all need us. We know you love us, but we got to understand that the opposition has threw this wedge in between us. Let's wake up and start trying to eradicate these issues so we can be a productive community and people. Think about it. Peace.